Welcome to the Dope and Tape Show. We have Raquel from California. Now she is a fire alarm queen. So we are like the regular people, and she's more like a Jedi that pushes some buttons and makes the lights and the blades go away.
Yeah,
You know,
we're the ones you complain about, right?
yeah.
Sometimes, not all the time.
On Bobby's side, so he's doing day work in Boston, so he has
Constantly.
to wait.
I gotta wait. And we cannot do alarms in Boston. As a sprinkler fitter, I'm not allowed to touch the panel. It's not my
As
work.
you shouldn't.
It's
You might try to throw a wrench on it,
ready to
Like,
win.
slow down.
Teague joins up, says ready to win.
Oh,
Hey, I'm
Teague's
not
here
gonna
for the
lie.
giveaway.
I have blown up a panel before. I've
No,
blown up one.
all
no.
bad.
Yeah.
How?
So I was changing out a flow switch, which typically I would think would be no big deal, but I was going from a system sensor. No, I was going from a Potter VSR to a system sensor, and there was also a 120 bell hooked up to it. So low
Mm.
Uh-oh.
voltage went to the panel, 120 went to the bell, and then I'm trying to because I don't know how to wire this thing up, So I, I put all right. So you see how it's wired up on the Potter. I'm like, okay, it's like this on the Potter, and I'm trying to figure out how to do this in the system sensor.
Uh-oh.
So in this whole like mix, I think the 120 touched something,
Oh yeah.
and then boom, yeah, it was
It's
just
Oh
like
no. How much does that cost?
yeah. I don't know. I just laughed. I was like, you probably shouldn't have sent me anyway.
Is my name in this
it
raffle?
went home sick.
Yeah, as long as you're following, as long as you did what I said, right? You know how to begin the raffle. Hello from Syracuse. What up, Eric? What up, Daryl? Florencio's ready to win some boots. We got Chris and Shaggy and Teague. All the boys are here. You obviously got to be following Jeremy. You got to be following Brian. You got to be following myself on Instagram, and you got to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thanks for being here. We're happy to be here. This is So somehow Chad set us up with Raquel, the fire alarm queen, but they never met.
Never met.
Never met. Our
It
dude
was
Chad.
a friend of a friend.
That's it. And
Word of
that's
mouth.
so
Word
that's
of
the
mouth. That's it.
community, and
That's how it happens.
that's how it works. We love that.
Yeah.
I mean, we see it all the time. Like most of the people, I tell my wife all the time, like most of my friends now are in other states. I know them through Instagram. Like,
So it's
because
so
Right.
we're
true.
talking every day, and yeah,
I'm talking to some of these guys every
it's
single day.
like I want to hang out with
Love
this
it.
guy, but he's in, like Arizona or whatever.
Tommy, what
According to
up?
Bobby, everybody's in Arizona.
No, Kansas. Kansas.
Is it
Well,
Kansas?
you're in
He just
California,
thinks
so
everything is
you won't take
Kansas.
offense to this, but from the Mississippi River, right, to the east coast of Cali is Kansas.
Yeah.
So that's what I told Chad. I was like,
Yeah,
Chad lives in Kansas, and then Brian's like, nah, dude, he lives like in California. And I'm like, nah, bro, he's in Kansas.
That's yeah, this is
teach its
good.
own.
He's in,
Teach its
and I was like, it's Coachella, and I'm like, where's Coachella? And I'm like, Kansas.
in California.
Daryl, and
So,
we got all the guys up to the north, in Canada, what Brian calls Canada now.
banana.
Canada.
So, I was telling Bobby earlier off air that I sold my first new construction job, and it's going to involve a fire alarm portion, but I cannot touch it. I cannot touch the install portion because it's Siemens. So it's a federal building, and most of them use it, and it's I freaking hate it. And even the guy, I have a good relationship with him. He's like, I just want to use one contractor. And I was like, man, I'd love to do both of them, but like I can't even reach out to somebody for a quote because I don't know what man hours they're going to give me because they know that they're the only ones that can touch it. Like it could be
Hmm.
like three times normal. I was like, I can't. I told him I'm not even going to do that to you. Like it's gonna mess up our relationship. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable.
Yeah,
So I was
they could
like,
just
I'll do
juice the
this.
shit out of you.
Yeah, yeah, and they do, and it's business, But
Click here. We are
I told him I'll
live.
do the design. I'll do the design. I'll watch over it, but I'm not doing anything more than that.
So you're a designer?
No, I am currently in the role of selling. So
Okay, sales.
right. So I sell everything. So I
Yeah.
sell fire alarm service
All
to
right, I
new
posted.
construction, inspections, sprinkler, backflow. I sell everything. I'm kind of like a no limits guy.
Vegas, baby.
I love it.
Yeah,
Um,
you do it all.
I'm
Brian does it
second
all.
generation. Yeah, second generation. I have um, I can do. Let's see. I'm level 2 in sprinkler. Been doing this for over, I guess I want to say around 15 years.
Same.
So well over a
Nice.
decade. Yeah.
I had my age wrong for a
And
few
this
years there, so I was
selling.
minus in a whole year from my career because I thought I was younger.
Hmm.
Yeah.
My wife overheard me telling you my age. She's like, "You're 34," and I've been telling you I was 33.
Yeah, you did that for a while.
So then I'm adding up with my fingers how long I've been working. And I'm like minusing 1 year of like my whole work year.
So me and Bobby, we also worked under the table as minors as well.
Allegedly.
So
Damn it! I always keep.
Allegedly.
allegedly,
I always keep.
Allegedly.
allegedly,
That's never been confirmed.
they
Allegedly.
would allegedly give me a hard hat and a vest, like a dirty vest, never a clean vest. And they would tell me to go hang some pipe or go pull some wire and don't talk to nobody.
That's it. Yeah, I made good money when I was allegedly working underage.
Yeah.
Hey Bobby, thanks for
So
showing
how
me
long have
out
you
on
been
my
doing
apply
it,
the Vesta system. I love spreading a little
Raquel?
knowledge. You're welcome, bro.
So I've been in the industry almost 13 years.
Let's
Wow.
go.
I actually started doing new construction out in San Diego. We had did the retrofit for the Manchester Grand Hyatt, the two towers. We did that one. We did the women's Santee prison out there. And then they needed some help up in San Francisco. So I'm like, hey, I'll go. I went up there and I was like a 2-year apprentice running work. I'm like, I just had to figure the shit out, right? So I'm reading all the code books and I'm just trial and error with everything. And by the end of, I was up there for about 4 years. By the end of that, I was running, I think it was like 3 jobs at one time with all temp workers, mind you. So it's like trying to teach everybody and learn myself. So it was just crazy.
That's how you learn fast.
And
Whoa.
oh
You're gonna
my
learn
gosh,
Th-
very
That's
fast.
how I learned.
yeah,
Just
it
run.
was
You're
it
gonna
was
get thrown to the
nuts.
You
wolves.
run work like
Wow.
way
Yeah,
before you're ready. And you just learn. You have no choice but just learn like
no
instantly.
choice. No choice. Everybody's looking at me. And I remember there was like a project manager up there. And once we went to final the job, I'm like, dude, how do you know I wasn't going to fuck this up? He's like, I, I just knew. And I'm like, how'd you know? Like, shit. I'm like,
They go
goodness.
on a
It was
whim.
crazy. Yeah,
You made them some
basically.
money on that one.
Basically. So it was crazy. It was good though. So yeah, I was out there gone for about 6 7 years, and then I just moved back to Palm Springs about 6 years ago. So I've been out here, and then I went from new construction to the service side, which I thought I would never do. Um, but here I am, and now then about 4 years ago is when I got into doing like the sprinklers and the kitchen suppression, paint booths. I started touching extinguishers, so just kind of everything else that comes along with fire protection. So it was really good actually, seeing a lot
Well,
of stuff.
well rounded.
Yeah, well
So
rounded for sure.
you've
So
gotten your nice sets in some of those, sir.
I have, yeah. So I have my NICET 3 and fire alarm systems. I did get
That's
that one, and
hardcore.
then yeah. And I'm like, every time I talk to these young guys, I'm like, not that it's beneficial, right? But it's like, hey, like it's the whole process of leading into that NICET where you're studying and you're still looking at books and stuff like that. You can't lose that. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep doing that. I always tell them, don't go
Yes.
based off of what other people say. Go in there and verify it yourself. Navigate through that book, and you find that answer so that ultimately when you're talking to somebody and they're telling you some shit, you're like, no, that's not. It's like this, and that, and you can back yourself. Because they're going to say, well, where'd you hear that? You're going to say, oh, well, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt told me that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. I read
you got
it.
to know. You just got to know.
I read it in the book.
100%.
Right?
So a
Yeah.
lot
It's
of
like, no, you're
times,
pulling it straight from the book. So
yeah, as far as part of my, like when I go with a bulk sell, let's say inspections of like 6 buildings, right? And part of my package, and I kind of added in to the annual cost, is if fire marshal comes around to any of those buildings, then they call me and I will go myself and be there on their behalf. And I have to be able to
mm.
stand toe with them in anything,
Oh,
hydrant,
absolutely.
fire alarm, sprinkler. backflow and just and kind of go toe to toe with them, and it helps so much.
You gotta know.
Oh
You gotta
yeah,
sound. You gotta
absolutely.
at least sound like you know what you're talking about in front of these guys.
Fast.
Yeah,
Fire
Yeah.
marshals.
absolutely.
They know. They're asking them trick questions and looking for like specific answers.
Specific answers. Yeah, and be confident. You're going to answer these questions. You're going to answer them confidently because I mean, it's you're getting the answer straight from the book. The book is there. A lot of guys just don't have, they don't have that umph in them to go and read through a book, right? They don't want to do that. It's like boring for them, but they're not understanding like this isn't a job. It's not a 9 to 5. It's an actual career. Like we're doing a good thing, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Right.
mean,
Absolutely.
Right.
we're doing a great thing.
Man, I
So
like
yeah,
that.
that's why I'm like, yeah, very passionate about it. These guys get in my truck and it's like I'm in there, hey, were you doing your niceties? You reading the books? You're like, what are you doing to get better? What are you doing to keep up? Like, what's up?
Are you
You
watching
just
Dope and
here to
Tape?
be
Are you
here?
watching Dope and Tape on
Right,
Tuesdays and
right.
Thursdays? You might learn
my
something.
so
Yeah.
my dad, and then also my when I had my apprentice, I would make them read the book while we were riding. We're riding, I'm driving, you're reading the book.
I love that. I
Absolutely.
talk about the guy that always tells me that where you ask some guys for answers and they'll give you their answer like the John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith answer, but then I have this one guy that says, "Oh, did you look in the book?" And
Hmm.
I'd be like, "Well, no, no. Can you just give me like, can you give it to me quick?" No, no. You're gonna look in the book and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yep.
I'm like,
Right.
and then, well, then what? Then he's got you in the book, and then you're like, you're reading the next page, and then you're reading the next page. You're like, oh shit, wait, I'm doing this next week. You're reading that page, and then all of a sudden, like, you just read 5 pages of, and you know all that shit.
Right.
The actual what you're supposed to be doing is in there. Every
Right.
circumstance, life safety
One of the
systems,
coolest things
firefighters
ever
heroes.
got to is like I would hand my book before my testing. I would hang it. I would like hand it to whoever, and I'm like, ask me a question. Open it up and ask me a question,
Hmm.
and I would just kill it. And it was just,
Oh
and it
yeah.
felt so cool, just
So
be like,
yeah,
just go anywhere
yeah.
in the book,
That is
anywhere
cool.
in the book.
That
Ask me
is
a
cool.
question.
Anyway.
Oh
That's good.
shit,
Yeah, I
that is
love that.
great. The comments are popping off. Who's here for the boot giveaway? Come on back, hit the like button. You better be subscribed. Florencio says he just finished a paint booth complex on a naval base in Coronado in San Diego with a six system.
Oh, nice.
So, did you put in the paint booth? Is there plastic? Is there the like the sandwich bags, like
Oh yeah, we
the
talked
little
about
bag
this.
lunchbox? Or are you using cellophane?
What do you cover in the
Which
head with
one
in
are
a
you
paint
going with?
booth? Did you experience this, Raquel?
So, so
Not with
on.
not with the fire sprinkler heads. No, ours are like actual like for the dry powder, the dry cam systems.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
I haven't came across one of those yet. I have seen one. I didn't service it, but I don't believe they had the. I didn't see the cellophane bags on them.
This is
so
Raquel from
you can
California.
have
Fire
either
alarm.
or. Compare with code. You can have a paper bag or you can have the cellophane bag.
Right. It just has to have the proper thickness, right?
That's correct.
Yes.
I prefer the. I like the paper bag.
Paper bag.
Paper bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because plastic is like sticky when it melts. It's gonna like stick to it.
Well, no, I mean, so according to code, you can maintain your own building, right? You can't change anything, but you can maintain it. And I just tell them to go buy, bags from Kroger and then just go and rubber band it up there or whatever you want to do. And then when it gets gunked up, take it off and replace it.
Mm.
Just make it as one of your normal
Paper bag, rubber
things
bands.
that
We
you
use
do.
paper
Right.
bags.
Like a one.
The chat room fires off, baby. I see paper bags a lot. You guys are the best. Only help those that help themselves. That's it. Some of these cats you can't be helping. They don't want help.
Yep. Paper
Yeah, they
bag,
don't.
rubber band, baby. Super easy.
I can't keep
So
up with
what
the
are you working
comments.
on now, Raquel? What you got going on?
So I actually just started my own company, Marvet Fire Protection,
Wow,
short for
that's awesome.
Marine Veteran Fire Protection. I was in the military, the United States Marine Corps for 4 years, got out in 2010. This wasn't the plan, but here I am. So I'm like, you know what? I love this so much. I have that ump. I'm out here doing great things. I think I need to do my own thing. Um, so yeah, I'm just getting launched and everything, getting everything started, everything in order. I was out talking to some customers today. Um, so yeah, that's what we're doing, trying to hit the ground running over here.
That'd be great. You sound like you're doing good. Thank you for your service.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank
for the
Appreciate
service.
you.
it.
Thank
So
you.
how did you find, so you didn't start with fire alarm or you started with fire alarm?
I started with fire alarm. I
How'd you
started doing
find
new
that?
construction fire alarm. Honestly, I started doing a demolition job out here in Palm Springs. We renovated a hotel. I was like busting my ass for like 10 bucks an hour, right? And then they were like, wow, you're so great. You want to come with us to San Diego? So I did. And then the fire alarm guys, the union guys, they were like, damn, you're busting your ass, why don't you come union? And it was like a no-brainer, right? Like, yeah, 16 bucks an hour. Yeah, hell yeah. And benefits and this and that. So that following week, I was with the union guys doing fire alarm systems.
That's so sick.
Wow.
Yeah, my mind was like freaking blown. I'm like, what is this? This shit is like Chinese arithmetic. Like, wait, what? What's all
Yeah.
this information at one time, right?
Now you're nice at 3.
So now I'm an ice at
Yeah.
three.
Which is
Now I'm an ice at three.
sick, dude.
That is
Yeah, it's
sick.
crazy.
That's sick. So can you hold your own license or do you still have to have a low voltage license
Can I?
for
Sorry.
your for the fire alarm company? Can you hold your own license for your company or do you need a low voltage license to have your own licensing for fire alarm for your
No, I
company?
hold my C10.
Okay,
Hold
I
my
got
my
you.
C10. Yeah, yeah.
What is a
Could you
C10?
explain the
Because
C10
I don't even know what a C10
Oh,
is.
that.
everybody?
Oh, okay. Sorry, forget. You guys are like strictly like fitters over here. So
It's
the
Boston
C10, the
Bobby,
C,
kid.
yeah, it's Boston Bobby with the stash. Boston Bobby. I like you, kid.
Oh, I love it. You're the best.
Uh, so the C10
Oh
is the
shit.
electrical contractor's license, and that's what fire alarm falls under.
Okay.
So yeah, it's crazy. It's like you're studying for electrical contractor's license, and they're asking you. I mean, shit that I'm never gonna touch. Right? They're asking me about transformers and all type of solar panel cells, and it's like I just want to take the test for fire alarm. Like, how do I get to that portion? But it falls under that.
And yeah,
So
yeah. And
yeah,
it's only one test, but it's pretty gnarly.
yeah, exactly. It's only one test. So but yeah, I got all that done. Got my C16, my C10. Um, so yeah, everything's been falling into place. Everything's going good. I can't complain. Just trying
Well,
to,
Chad was right when you
change.
said that you were badass,
Yeah, badass fire
huh?
alarm chick,
And we
Matilda's.
and we haven't even met. So it's
That's
like,
it.
imagine when we link up. Oh shit, I need one of those hats, Bobby.
Yeah, I got
Where
you.
can we get these hats? You got some merch or what?
Yeah, we do.
Do
Shit, I always forget. It's in the comments. Obviously, you can't see the comments. I'll send you a link.
It's okay. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a
Send me
drop.
that
It's a
link.
drop shipper.
I'm still waiting on mine. Everybody
Oh,
steals
You
packages in
can't do
Atlanta.
you can't do deliveries in Atlanta, kid.
Um,
Send it to me. I'll bring it to Orlando with you. You can have it in September.
yeah.
oh shit.
Man, I love living
That's
in the
good.
woods. My packages never get lost. They're always here. I have a supersized mailbox. I fit my kid in the mailbox. I think it's I want to say it's 12 inches by 12 inches and it's 2 feet deep. Like you could just put all
Jeez.
Jeff can just throw all of his packages in there for me when he comes by.
That's funny. So you guys, do you see any women out in the industry out there on the East Coast?
I do, yes.
Very,
Oh, do you
very
really?
little.
Yeah, very little.
It's
So there's
Go ahead, Bry.
oh well I'm familiar. So what's it called? I want to shout her out. Her name's Vicky. I believe her name's Vicky. She owns a fire extinguisher company out here in Georgia. And she is awesome. She teaches
Yeah,
at Gas Fed. She's on the board. She's got me into not there anymore, but she's got me into UGA for inspections. Like she sent me jobs. I mean, she's incredible. She's been in the
yeah.
industry for a long time. The company's Peach State Extinguishers.
Peach
Yeah,
State. I
she's
gotta check that out.
Peach State
Yeah,
Extinguishers in Georgia, and she's
Peach
awesome.
State.
I need
That's
to
cool.
reach out to her and get her on the
We
show.
we got
Yeah, she
we got
does.
a bunch of
Yeah,
chicks out
yeah.
here in Boston. It's in Massachusetts. It's implemented. Like
Yeah,
you have to have chicks on the job.
you have to.
Like you do.
Really,
Like yeah, they won't. You can't have a job if there's no chicks. And obviously, like anything, just like there's some guys that can't hang. There's some chicks, but we had this. I had a
Yeah, yeah,
fitter. I
yeah,
had a
yeah.
fitter chick on the big job, and she could pipe circles around some of the guys.
Nice.
Shout out to
Love that.
Tanya. She was the best fitter chick I've ever worked with. But every
So
trade
Bradley, oh sorry.
has chicks, and they do great. And they're right there with us, and they're keeping up, and they're learning. And there should be more chicks. That's why we thank you for coming on, and
Yeah, for
try
sure.
to
Yeah, we
For
maybe
really
sure.
maybe
appreciate it.
motivate some more young women to join the trades and not get roped into going through college and doing all that, and
Oh
then
my
joining the trades
God,
later.
yeah. All
Can
they
Not
you
do is just
imagine?
go
not
to
that there's
college
anything
and
wrong with
get in
college,
debt.
but it's not for everybody. You could make a really good
It's not.
career
It's absolutely not.
in construction. Yeah, what is he saying, Bry?
So Bradley in the comments, he says our company is woman owned by a chairman for ASFA in
The
Florida.
chairwoman.
They're woman.
AFSA in
That's pretty
Florida. We're
cool.
going to AFSA in Florida, Bradley. We'll
Woo!
want to do an interview with this chairwoman. My current protege
Yeah,
is
that'd be
female
cool.
fire alarm inspector that I'm teaching sprinkler. All right. You better teach her good, Tommy. I'm glad you guys asked. I was thinking like 80 square body when you said C10.
80 script.
Oh, that's great.
That's funny.
Well,
That's
I
good.
love the chat. I love how you guys are in the chat and commenting and interacting with us. Thank you for doing that.
So
Really, it
how was
really
it
helps
from
us out.
like making that jump, jump from being employed to your own business?
Oh, we're gonna meet Bradley.
Um, it was surprisingly easy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I still have fears, but they're good fears. Um, it was just more so, and the company I was with, shout out to them and everything that I learned there. But sometimes there's just a certain way that that things should be done and need to be done, and there's just things that you want to implement. So you only have so much pool that you have at a company. So it's like for me, I'm just so passionate about what I do, and it was like, okay, it was kind of like an easy decision for me. And everybody there was super supportive. So there's just things that I want to do to get back into the community. I mean, a lot of people in the community aren't aware of, even what the sprinkler systems they have in their house, residential housing. They don't know that those have to be tested every year. Nobody tells them that. And unfortunately, because
Right.
of things like that and smoke alarms and all that, unfortunately people are dying from that stuff, and that shouldn't be happening. So it was easy for me, and I have like so much stuff lined up that I want to do just to bring more awareness to the community and to people, and these property owners of what they have, why they have it, how it works. Because I mean, what good is all of that information if they don't have it, right? Firefighters should be
Absolutely.
out there fighting fires that are, just natural disasters. They shouldn't be, for stupid stuff like this.
Yeah, we could put it out.
So, yeah, for sure. I mean,
So,
we put out,
so
right? So,
that's your company.
Right.
this is my company. Yes,
Oh shit,
Marvet Fire
I
Protection.
missed that
Yeah,
part. All right, I love that. It's
yeah,
company
yeah, yeah.
woman owned. So if you're in California and need a
Woman on.
badass fire alarm chick, here's your source
Let's
right here.
go.
Hit her up.
Let's
Give her
go.
some
Here's your
work.
That's
source.
We got
awesome.
a lot of people from
So
Cali
you're
watching
running with
us.
a crew right now, or is it just you?
It's just me right now. Just me. I took off the month of June just to get everything tied in, to get my I am going to be using the Inspect Point software. So I had to get all that stuff set up too. Just tie up all the loose ends. And today was actually my first day. I went to go do a job walk for a sprinkler system. And, just kind of trying to get out there and put the name out there in the business and everything, and give people some options out here in Southern California.
That is so cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, someone asked us
Yeah.
what kind of software we're using. InspectPoint is we love InspectPoint. I'm not an inspector, so I
Yeah.
don't use the software, but I interact with InspectPoint on Instagram, and they are great.
Oh, yeah.
We
Yeah.
did an
Yeah. For
interview with
sure.
Jeff. Do you use InspectPoint, Bry, on your
I've
inspections?
never seen it before. No. So I've seen service trade. I worked with service trade and building reports mainly.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, building reports are expensive.
Can
So
we
unless you're
announce
Yeah.
the
like a
boots?
large
No,
company,
no, no. We'll announce the boots when we want to announce the boots, Christopher. Bobby, my wife
yeah,
said the mustache
relax,
is looking
bro.
excellent.
Drink another beer, man.
Thanks, wifey. Yeah, Chris, you wait a second, Chris.
It's funny.
I'm missing some of these comments, but you guys can read them. Marvet. Who's that?
Yo.
Rose? Where are you commenting from, Rose? Let me find you. Who's Rose? You know Rose?
Oh, that's probably my sister.
I see it on here, but I don't see
Yeah.
it. I don't know what platform she's on.
It's on YouTube. It's on
Oh, is it?
YouTube. Yeah, get it together, Bobby, all right?
Well, you can check comments too, bro.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
there
I
she is.
see it.
Rose. Rose
You're
here.
just the
Yo,
one
what
freaking
up?
out, man.
Where in Cali is she located?
Florencio.
Cali in the house. Like Coachella area? Is that right?
Rose is out of she's in Victorville. Oh,
No.
I'm in Coachella Valley. I'm out in Palm Springs area.
Okay, cool.
Palm Springs area,
Sister,
yeah.
that's it. Yep. Yeah, we got some Cali, we got some support in Cali, so maybe they can hit you up.
Yeah, let's
So
Give you
network.
some work.
in fire sprinkler, we have a bad day is a blowout. So
Mm.
in fire alarm, what's a really bad day? Blowing up a panel?
I would that sounds about right. I think you pinned the tail on that donkey, right?
Yeah.
Holy
You ever blew
That
one
sounds
up?
like a bad day. I have not blown one up. I've been on site when somebody else did blow one up, and it was kind of like a similar situation. I think they were testing the flow switch, kind of like what you said, but instead of shorting the alarm contacts, he jumped the 120 over to the alarm contact side.
Oh,
Oh
So
shit.
it like backfed the power into the panel, and all I heard was over the radio.
yeah.
It was like, "Oh shit, what was that?" And I'm like, "What's going on?"
Oh
And I bet
So
no.
yeah, that
when he put that wire on there, it was like boom. It's like,
yep. He was like, he
oh,
almost
I
jumped
messed
off the
up.
ladder. He's like, I'm like, "What's going on over there?" They're like, "Oh shit, I don't know. The panel just turned off." I'm like, "All right." Oh, so yeah, that's probably a bad day.
Oh,
That's probably a bad day right there.
Whoa.
Darian wants to know what areas you service. This is a female fitter
Uh,
in the chat.
no, nice. So currently, just Coachella Valley, but I will be, expanding out to like San Bernardino County, San Diego, LA, basically anywhere. I'm gonna go where the money's at, right? I'm gonna go where they need the work.
Let's
I know
go.
LA area, they have like some Reg 4 specific testing that you have to, you basically have to pay for that type of certification. So later on down the road, I will be, hitting these other areas, but nobody's exempt. Let's just say that no area is exempt.
I'll
It's
send
well
I'll send
traveled.
you I'll send you her Instagram, Darian.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, that's I've seen some. So I've seen a. I talked about on the show, but I've seen a was it a fire pump controller blow up in the pump room.
Ooh.
That exploded. Giant sparks everywhere, lit up the room. I mean,
Dude,
giant bang. It was scary.
that's so scary.
That was a long night.
Are you
Yeah, electricity is scary.
Reg 4 certified?
That's what we were just talking about. That's the LA Reg 4. So no, I am not yet.
Not yet.
Working on it. Working
Keyword
on it.
yet. I'd like to know if she's going to
Yet.
do her
Yeah,
own
baby.
monitoring on these systems or if she's strictly installing and repairing. I'm in Colton, California, Inland Empire.
Yes, I do monitoring. We have it all set up for Central Station.
Let's go.
Let's
Hit her
go.
up. Let's do it. It's awesome.
So typically, like nationwide, from what I've seen, it's like 600 to 660 a year. Is it kind of the same over in California?
To
Huh?
monitor?
Say that again. Yeah, the monitoring.
60 a year for what do you mean?
For monitoring.
Like 600, 660 a year for like 5G wireless monitoring, as in cost, not cost on
Oh,
your
as
end, but
in
the
cost.
customer.
For a customer, 600 a year? No, that's pretty high.
Really?
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
We're doing, I mean, it depends on the customer, right? How many locations they have, how many panels. Sometimes one property has multiple. So it just depends, but I'll tell you it's well under that. I'm not going to throw a price out because I don't want to be quoted
No,
on it.
Bam.
no, it's
But
cool.
Smart
Yeah, I
lady.
mean,
you know
like
what I'm
on the
saying?
I
southeast
like it.
for sure. Southeast is like you can get monitoring $600 a year for sure. And that's if anybody and I've heard like customers say that it was like a little lower, but I'm like, probably not.
I'd love to know what it is up
Like
here in the in the
570,
in the
but
great Northeast where everything is just fucking expensive. But you're California. Everything's expensive in California too.
Everything's expensive in
but she's
California.
saying that
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
but she's saying it's light, it's less.
When I compare,
It, it
usually prices compared to Atlanta was usually a lot more in Boston, but Cali is usually right there with us, so
Right.
I got a mind fuck going on.
Am I
I'm not.
all over the place?
I'm not trying to put you in the corner. I just, that seems like to be the thing that's like super consistent, like that pricing and monitoring.
All right, so what I'm dealing with right now is a fire alarm guy that is they're swapping the panel. They're going from a 2004 panel to a brand new panel in an old ass building. And
Hmm.
it's not on my contract, but they're paying us T&M to now test all the devices. So Bro's been working
Oh
on this
wow.
for a long, long time. He's got this panel in, and then he's got like his panels all wired and ready, and then he puts a little hop and a skip to go to the other one to send the signal in case something happens. And like that just seems so extensive. And now I got to go tomorrow. We're doing all pre-testing in the morning, and then it's going to follow right by final testing. So if there's any hiccups, we're totally screwed.
Yeah, that's not good. That's
And like
that's never good. That's
it's
never good to
so
pre-test right before an
there's so
inspection.
many points. We were supposed to do it today, but there was just like everyone was trying to test. They were trying to pressurize the stairs. The elevator guy was trying to test. We were trying to set PRVs. And so I'm just hoping that when I go to all these stairwells and I turn a butterfly, that it actually rings in like where I am, and he doesn't have to like reprogram everything.
Are you're gonna have the programmer there though, so
He'll,
he can
he,
make any
he,
changes on site?
yeah, he'll be there. We'll probably like run through the whole thing and then he'll program it after. But like we don't have a lot of time. We got it's a
Yeah,
14-story dual fed, and then there's like all different little devices scattered. So I
yeah.
mean,
There's been a couple times where we've had to do that pre-test right before a final, and it's the worst ever. For me, I like to be prepared. I like to have peace of mind knowing that all my stuff is working. I hate to look an ass in front of an inspector. That's like the
same.
worst thing ever.
Awful.
So
That's what I'm dreading for
I hope
tomorrow.
everything, yeah, I hope everything goes well for you.
And like I said, it's not necessarily going to be my fault. Like I said, I'm kind of being subbed out to because to spin the valves, they need me. They need
Yeah,
me to spin the valves and to flow water. So I'm on T&M, but I'm going to be the one that's with BFD, and I ring in on like the fifth floor and stair A, and the thing says I'm in on the ninth floor and stair C or something, and then they're going to be like looking at me like I'm the guy, and I hate that feeling.
yeah, exactly. All eyes are on you.
So tomorrow's a long
Er,
day. We're gonna go 6 a.m. till we're done. The schedule runs until Sunday, so I don't whenever we finish. Might be working
6
all
a.m.,
weekend.
huh? No 4 a.m., no 4 a.m. tomorrow?
Those bastards, huh? I've been trying. If we started at 4 a.m. today, we would have been able to do all of our pre-testing, but they didn't let me do it. So instead of doing all my stuff at 4 a.m. when there was no one there to bother me, I wasn't able to start doing anything until like 9:30 today.
Right. Yeah, that pushed everything back.
JCI monitoring, no matter what time of year you call, we apologize for the delay. We're experiencing storms across the country. What? You
What?
can get 900 plus for monitoring per year in Virginia.
Jeez,
Damn,
900.
seems high. I'm just
That's
I'm just
high.
learning about monitoring pricing now, so I can now chime in. That sounds high, bro.
Yeah.
Got 20 people. Hit the like button if you're trying to win the boots. Maybe we'll announce in a little bit. You're going to need to be subscribed to the YouTube channel and following Jeremy at Rising Force Fire Sprinkler, Brian at Atlanta Fire Protection, and myself, Blue Collar Bobby.
Blue collar Bobby. Boston
Blue
Bobby.
Boston Bobby. I
Boston
love it.
Boston
Bobby.
Bobby.
I finally got to see the fire pump on wheels. Like I've seen it before, but
Yeah, you saw that.
I never
Yeah,
really got
that
to take a
thing's
good
sick.
video of it. And so that's like that's the guy. Like if you're gonna do a standpipe test like I did today, he's got all the equipment. You call him up, he's got the numbers. He's just like he does it every day, where I don't do it every day. So it's not like something that my company would put on me. They send out the specialist, and he kind of we get to do it with him, and the memories come back, and we also learn. And he's like, I got the trailer, and I like didn't really think of it at first, and then I'm like, wait, the trailer with the Clark? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, dude, I gotta go take a video.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody videos this thing like they'd never seen a fire pump before. I'm like, bro, nobody has seen a diesel fire pump on a car trailer with a 5-inch
Yeah.
connection on it.
No, it's not something you normally see.
He's
No,
got
well, we
a
open
test
with
header
the
coming out.
NFPA,
He's got
but
a test header coming out that can go through a PRV, or he's got a test header coming out where there's no PRV. 5-inch inlet or and a 5-inch outlet. The thing is just it's sick.
Massive. Wow.
I posted a reel of it today, and it stops us from having to ugh, hire a fire engine. So we don't have to hire the fire truck to come and test the dry standpipes. And we get our own hydrant. We hook it up to our diesel fire pump on the trailer, and we flow water into dry standpipes all around the city of Boston.
Wow.
And so when we do pump swap outs, we use this as well. We'll pull the old. Typically you're taking a diesel out, And when we take the diesel out, we park the trailer outside. We have that baby hooked up and running through the FDC while we install the new electric pump. So they always have protection. It's very similar to
That's amazing.
what we've seen at NFPA, Bry. It's just like homemade
Yeah.
instead of like that nice
Well,
little
that one does seem bigger, and I do like the cover. So
the
that one has
cover.
like a cover on the trailer and
So
everything,
yeah,
which
so the guy that
I like
runs it,
better.
Big Kev, he can be under the roof if it's raining. We can test in all weather. Pretty cool. All weather
Sick.
testing. So that's kind of what I
Oh, that
got
might be
going
a new
on.
name right there.
All weather testing.
All weather testing. Oh.
Yeah, so I got this building from 1890 that's just might been my kryptonite. I can't wait for it till it to be gone and just put it behind a
Did
fence.
you
1890.
salvage any heads?
So it didn't have heads from 1890. They didn't put sprinklers in it till I want to say like the 50s. It was its original system. Like they made it that long.
Mm.
And they added is 4 stairwells, and in the 50s they put 2 stairwells all the way up, fire department valves, and zones, dual fed zones. And then in the early 2000s they added a third standpipe on the corner because they were just out of the 100-foot zone. But now we had to go and add this fourth standpipe, which I measure it and I think that it's fine. Like there's plenty of hose valves on every floor, but we had to add a fourth standpipe to this building this year,
Oh wow.
6 inch all the way from the basement to the roof, in a building that was built in 1890. It was awful. There's horizontal pieces on
Nice.
every floor, but we did it and we're testing it and hopefully it passes. Um, you guys are gonna find out tomorrow. I'm sure you
We'll
guys
find
are.
out tomorrow.
You got. I'm gonna have. I'll probably have a story tomorrow that's just like a million stories.
Bobby,
Yeah.
you just put your phone down. What you need to do is just start wearing a body cam. You need a fucking body
Yo,
cam. Just
yo,
that's it. You'll be good. Just record
He
everything all day.
yo,
Because
yo,
he is the fire sprinkler influencer. He's
yo,
like probably the
Jesus,
first
yeah,
ever.
yo.
yeah.
Hold on.
There you go. That's it right there.
Right. I just put this baby on and I just.
That's it.
This is what I should do, right? I've never done this. I
Absolutely.
haven't done this yet, as you can tell. But then, bam! Then
But
on
then,
hands
bam,
free,
you're getting
I can take something apart and film it,
exactly.
right? You get crazy, kid. You'll see. Videos are to come.
We
Oh my.
got that.
Stay tuned.
So Bobby got that in like the very beginning when we were just
Oh,
like
did he?
brainstorming of how this
Yeah.
will go, and you're like, we can do this, and I can do this, and we can do this, and
Then I got this.
yeah,
So then I got this thing. This thing's cool, and I'm just figuring out how to make videos with it. Where like, this thing will look. You could. I could hold it like this, and it will literally look that way still. Even though the lenses are on the side, this will look any way you want. And I was carrying this around at NFPA, and it took some sick videos. I'm just learning
Yeah. What
how.
is it?
yeah,
It's
it's
like
Learning.
a
cool.
like a GoPro. Is that like a GoPro or
Yeah,
something?
that's a Insta
Yeah,
360 camera.
Nice.
So like when I have it on the stick, you can't even see the pole, and then I can like, as you're editing it, you can like look around all. It's I don't know. I posted some videos, but again, I'm still learning how to edit. And you just like zoom in at Brian. We'll just be walking and talking, and then all of a sudden Brian sees something and he just veers off, grabs hold of it like the cannon. The cannon video is my favorite. We're just like in the
yeah.
conversation. He's just like cannon, and he just goes at it and he holds on to it. We were like children in
That's
that
funny. That's
Yo,
good
that
dude, I
stuff.
in that
love
Yeah.
event.
cannons.
Right.
He's a-
I
he,
love cannons.
he says
It's so
he
cool.
says I would inspect this for free in the video. Oh, it's
Just
awesome.
blast it across. So I
Oh
gotta take
shit.
this second. It's my son's birthday tomorrow, and he watches every episode of ours. So shout out to Landon. Happy birthday.
Handsome
Happy
little
birthday,
He's
kid.
a
Landon.
Happy
14.
birthday, kid.
14, bro. I got a 14-year-old.
You're a
Woo!
big boy. Is he tall?
Wow.
Is he almost taller than you?
Yeah, he's probably like 6'9", probably. Yeah, he's a
Five
big
What?
boy.
5'9", you mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
6'9".
No, sorry, 5'9".
Yeah, I'm
I'm
like
six
Oh
six
two.
my God. I'm
six
like,
He's
what?
five
six
nine.
nine.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding
no,
me?
no, no.
We,
Yeah.
we just seen
Yeah,
him a minute ago. He didn't seem that
Yeah.
tall.
I'm like, holy shit. He didn't seem that
uh
big in that
Fucking
video.
Yao
But
Ming.
man.
if he was, I could still take him though. You hear that? You listening?
I shot a cannon
Yeah.
when I was working in industrial camp. Dude, I want to see videos of someone shooting a cannon. Happy birthday, big guy. Should we do the giveaway, kid?
Let's do it.
Do you want
Let's
to do the
do it. Do you
giveaway?
want to announce how they can get there?
I can announce. I've been thinking about this. Is everybody
All right.
ready? Is everybody ready for this giveaway? So we're giving
Is
away a pair
everybody
of boots.
ready?
Jeremy, you
You
here?
here? You better get ready.
We're giving away a pair of boots, sponsored by our
The
good friend
cab's here.
Jeremy at Rising Force Sprinkler. And I'm gonna say some things, and then you guys are all gonna scramble, and then probably gonna take me like a few minutes to verify, because you got to be following all these things. following Brian, follow myself, following Jeremy, and subscribe to our YouTube to be eligible to win. So Jeremy's here. Let's go. So we're giving away a pair of boots. They're the boots that Jeremy wears. They look really nice, Keen boots. And so this is how you're gonna win. You're going to send your first and last name and your address so we can ship them to you. Email it to dopeandtape@gmail.com. The first person to do this wins.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second.
The first person to email dopeandtape@gmail.com, your first and last name and your address, is the winner. That's it. That's how easy it is. We're not going to ask any silly questions or nothing. Just send us an email. The first one we get it, I'm sure the emails are going to fly in. I'm going to look at the first one. I'm going to verify if you're following us. And if you are, you're the winner. And I should be able to screen share it for proof, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. So the first person
Wait,
to email dopeandtape@gmail.com. Dopeandtape@gmail.com. Your first and last name and your billing address, or your home address, so we can ship you shit. Let's go,
does everybody
Jeremy.
have the accounts? Everybody has the does everybody have the links to follow? What's Brian's? I don't know Brian's. I feel like this was unfair.
Oh shit. Well,
I feel like this was unfair. Redo, timeout, interference, guys.
Well, we've been talking about this for a week, so everybody should have already been following. And ooh, the emails are coming in.
Damn it.
The emails are coming in. Let's see. We got Richard.
Let's look at it.
We got Richard. So I guess I gotta know your Instagram name too. So that was kind of dumb on me. Richard. I gotta see if Richard's following everybody. Richard was our first email. Let me see if I can pull this up so everybody can see. What am I doing here? Topic. I think I did this last time. Ready? Boom. Oh, no, not that one. Boom. Oh, not that one.
No.
This one? That one. There we go. Sorry, Bri.
You glitching?
Sorry, Bri. Can you guys see that? So we got a lot of emails just came in, but we got Richard as the first one came in. Boom. Richard, what is your name on, all right, R Quills. So see if R Quills is following Atlanta Fire Protection. Let's see this. Followers. R Quills. All right, he's following Brian. Let's see if he's following Rising Force. Let's see if you did it, R Quills. Richard. Rising Force followers, R Quills. Oh, he's on there. You gotta be following me, kid.
I just found your page, Brian. You look like an H&M model. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Hey. You look good. You look good, kid.
That's what everybody says on Facebook. Are you guys a sprinkler? Is this a sprinkler podcast or is this a fucking modeling page?
I'm like, do I have the wrong page? Jesus
Quills.
Christ.
R Quills is the winner.
Hey, I go anywhere that they're willing to pay me some money, huh?
But look at everybody. Look at everybody that emailed.
You look sharp.
A lot of participants. Damn, Chris really wanted it. Chris was right there. A lot of you guys in the 941. Tagged y'all on my story. R Quills, let's go. He didn't put the city in the state. It's all right. It's Connecticut. Richard's the winner. That was fun.
Congratulations, Richard.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
All right.
Our first giveaway, you had some new boots.
How the hell do I get rid
That's
of this
sick.
email?
You had to tag us when you open it in that box, though.
Boom.
Don't be cheap.
So we'll just we'll link up with Jeremy after this. I don't know. We'll send him out tomorrow. That was fun. That was that's sponsored by Rising Force Fire Sprinkler. Our buddy Jeremy. Our brother from the north.
Awesome. If y'all don't follow him,
he's been a super supporter. Come on. Let me see if I can I like to hold
from the beginning.
I would put the sweatshirt on, but I'm not gonna lie to you. It is hot. It is hot in here. It is hot in here, but this is
So I have a rule. So I have a rule where I do not go anywhere without a jacket.
This is our sponsor.
So everywhere I go, I have one.
Force.
You have a jacket?
Wearing it, but I have one.
Even when it's this hot, you have a jacket?
No, I just have it. You never know. Like I go to a restaurant when the kids or the wife is cold or whatever. I
Oh
always
wow,
have one with me. Yeah. So
you're a gentleman and a scholar.
I am. I also
I
keep
can
a
tell
big
by that
umbrella
picture.
too.
Wait, you carry these everywhere? I'm so confused.
Yeah, yeah. So well, I mean, they're in the truck.
Okay, I like that
It's
So
better.
like
behind the
his little
seat, I have a
safety
big.
kit. It's like his little safety kit.
I like that better. It's in the
Yeah.
truck.
So on
Yeah.
Monday, it was raining. We were going to the Alicia Keys concert, and I brought my umbrella out. But I told her to bring a jacket because she never know. She doesn't know if it's gonna be hot or cold in there. So just bring it just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dick one.
Just
His name's Richard. They said, "Damn, Dick one." Oh man, you guys are undefeated. That's so good.
Ruthless.
Our quills, baby. Thanks for the support, everybody. Appreciate you guys for
That's so
watching and
awesome.
commenting and talking us up in the chat and coming on here and talking to us. You guys are awesome. This is great.
the gag is the boots
It,
are a size 8, so if they don't fit, we got to go to the next person.
What is it?
yeah.
Oh. Oh, it's only size 8. Yeah, you got to go to the next
It's
guy.
only size 8. What size
Yeah.
are you?
Never
Yep.
know when a model agency wants him
Yeah.
to wear a hoodie. You never know. I mean,
Yeah,
they
it's
pick him right
true.
up.
You never know. Yeah. I tell you what, Jeremy, next photo shoot I'll ask him like, hey man, just get a couple of shots with me in this hoodie, all right?
Just the hoodie, kid. Come on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just
Just the hoodie.
just the
Come on, hoodie and briefs, dog.
Bro,
yeah.
I get hit up for those photo shoots all the time. Like
What,
all the
briefs?
time. No, just like the sexy photo
Yeah, I was
shoots,
like,
like
oh,
from
briefs.
photographers,
Briefs.
all the time.
Sexy photo would be briefs, right?
I've so
Are you avoiding
disclosure.
answering that?
Yeah, right.
Are you?
Hello.
They want you to
Hi.
wear
I've done it
briefs.
in the past.
Oh, geez, where do we
So
find
when
these
no
ones?
no so when I was
Where can
fighting
we find you?
one of my sponsors one of my sponsors when I was fighting
Oh
was Free
shit!
Gun Underwear, and they
This
would
thing's
send
falling
me
down. It's
underwear
so
and I
hot.
would do like photo shoots with them in the underwear doing like boxing stuff. So that was back in the
How
day.
much do they pay you
But I don't
for a undie pick?
back then
Yeah,
back then the sponsorship was like 12, $1,300.
for one undie pick.
Back then, so are we talking whitey tidy undies? Like,
No, these
what are
are
we
like
talking
this
here?
no, these are like designer
So you got some Gucci
yeah,
briefs.
like compression shorts, like designer
Oh,
compression
compression
shorts.
Oh
shorts.
damn! All
Okay.
right. So
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Okay.
for
This is a great topic. But 1,300 bucks
but
for some tidy whitey picks, I might be down for that.
yeah, and then they send
Why
me
why
like,
are you still not doing this?
Yeah, why'd you give
well,
up on this?
I
Because
turned
of
it down
Facebook.
because I just feel like, at this point in my career, it's like I can't do anything with the pictures. So unless they're not if they're not paying me enough money, I'm not doing it.
You're like an influencer
If
now,
I
so you don't want those to get leaked.
Yeah, and I don't want to send. Oh, geez, could you imagine if one of our guys get a handed that?
What?
I'll be freaking.
Yeah,
Chris
you
is on
could
Google right now looking.
you could
Yeah,
incorporate fire protection somehow. I'm
2000 and
sure.
2000
yeah,
and
right.
Chris says
Gotta put the fire out.
Chris says for
Right.
2000 he'll show off his slam valve. Oh shit, that's so good.
Oh, I'm thinking a fire protection calendar. What are we doing?
That is
Yeah, we've
so
talked
good.
about that. We talked about
Oh
doing it,
yeah,
and then
that's
and
funny.
then reaching out to like the people that's been supporting us from the beginning and getting the pictures of them, and then we all
Yeah,
kind of collaborate in different
that's
months and
funny.
then put it
That'd be great.
together, and then just the funds would go towards, I don't know, I mean, I guess we can like split up the funds, like, hey, we made this much money and you helped and
Are you talking about a
whatever. I
calendar
mean, we don't
still?
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Don't blame it on her. You've been talking about this fucking since December.
he has a great idea. That's a great
Yeah.
It's a
thing.
good move, man. Good move.
Send
It's a
in
good
your
move.
picture with holding your 18-inch pipe wrach in your tidy
Right.
whiteys, and you'll
Yeah,
be
sweaty,
the
like
next May.
Yeah.
You'll be
sweating on your
May.
ladder.
I love it. Oh shit.
Don't forget the dope.
The dope and the
Yeah,
tape. I used to have my
open
Arco
the
dope right
tape.
here so I could show it, but I took it to work so I could use it. Did you get Arco dope?
That's good.
Did you get the Tough Glide?
I got Arco dope. Yeah, so I put together a box for Sammy, and I gave him the box of like all these goodies that I
All right,
got.
well tell him to make some videos for us. I like that Tough Glide. It's good dope.
Yeah, so Arco's sending me one of their new prototype um tools, and I have a huge head change out. I want to say it's around, geez, I want to say it's like 800 to 900 heads.
Ooh,
So we're
wow.
we're gonna use the crap out of that tool and see
That
how
is
it
pretty
does.
cool. That is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So
Those
I
guys at
mean, we're
Arco are
talking
awesome
about
sending us stuff.
we're talking about like a month worth of work just constantly on that thing. So
Sprig
I'm looking
September.
forward to the feedback.
Dope and tape underwear picks. You don't want it, Wayne? I don't think
Dope
Wayne. I don't
and
think Wayne.
tape
Wayne's not interested.
OnlyFans, $3.99 a month, man.
Yeah, that's for the
I might.
low.
I might do it though. Like I
That's a
won't.
deal.
I'll keep my
Yeah.
clothes on. I'm just gonna like take apart dry valves on OnlyFans. You want to see like the good learning shit? You got to come to Bobby's OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, and I can do some selling tips
You
on
could
how do
do like
I some
selling and
strategies that I do.
maybe give out like
Yeah.
actual numbers and you could be on OnlyFans. And we could take apart
Yeah,
a whole fire
estimates.
alarm panel and we're gonna have nice at 3 studying too on the other OnlyFans.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I got
This
a way that I make blueprint estimating super easy.
you
Fire
gotta oh
alarm
you got a
and
hack.
sprinkler. Oh yeah.
Share the
Yeah,
life
yeah.
hack. Share the life hack, Brian.
Save it for
I
OnlyFans.
will. I can't do it on here. I can't
Save
do
it
it
for
on here.
OnlyFans.
Save it for OnlyFans. What's the other one?
Only
What's
for
the one that's what's
Love
the
OnlyFans.
one that's
that.
not OnlyFans? The
Patreon? There's
yeah, that I don't
Patreon.
like that name. I think it would be more of a like boom. Brian's got an OnlyFans. I'm buying that shit. Like
What?
Patreon. They'd be
Yeah.
like, what the fuck's Patreon?
That's another one.
Everybody knows
Patreon.
what OnlyFans
If
is.
you had OnlyFans, I'd buy it, Bry. Even though I probably could watch the content for free, I'd still buy it.
Yeah.
Hey yo,
No,
let
that's support. That's support
let
right
him
there.
cook. Let him cook. I don't get it. I don't get it, Florencio.
Er?
I was
I
talking
think
about
it's an
that yesterday
Instagram
with my
meme
help here.
thing.
I'd subscribe, Bobby. That's what I'm saying. People would buy the OnlyFans things. I just got the Arco Groover thing is badass. Which one? Which one'd you get? Dude, I like how they do from 1 inch to like whatever. They do one does from 1 inch to 6 inch and one does from 1 inch to 12 inch. A groover.
Yeah.
It's
The
crazy.
Groover's sick.
Slang term. Let him cook? Yo, get me hip on the slang, Florencio. Come on.
What region is that? It's not
Explain.
Kansas, is it?
We
Is that
No.
Kansas slang?
that Kansas
That's
slang. We took longer than him because we typed our entire address. Damn. All right, it's our first giveaway. All right, we gotta have better stipulations next time. The kid gave us his address. All right, he just didn't spell it right. We'll figure it out. 1 inch to
Yeah.
12 inch, dude.
We'll talk to you.
That is such a game changer for a groover to be 1 inch to 12 inch. Used to have to
That's
have
12 inch.
like one that did 2 to 6, and then one that did 6 to 12, and then you got one that does 1 inch. Crazy. Grinder? What's grinder? Brian saying, "Oh yeah, that is a good one." If we get Brian's got a couple words we can get him to say, and it's just wicked. It's wicked good. Like
Dude, I had trouble with some of them,
which
man.
state do I live in, Bri?
Massachusetts.
Oh damn, he's fucking got it, kid.
I've been practicing. I've been
Massachusetts.
practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. While I'm working out, while I'm doing my sit-ups, I'm like Massachusetts, Massachusetts.
Yo, because the first time you said it, it was so hilarious. I think I have it saved on my phone. You just couldn't say it.
Oh, I had all kind of I had issues, but some words just get me, man.
Well,
Some
these
words.
all
Now
the
I'm
towns in Massachusetts are like that.
for the most part, I'm pretty smooth with my speech. It's just some of those words get me.
Like Canada.
Not Canada. What was the other part? No, they said
I was
something.
waiting for it.
No, Canada is good, but there was another word.
Oh no, what is he said?
What was it?
He goes, "What are you guys known for? Maple syrup?"
Like what do
Almost,
y'all do up in there in
I was, all-
Canada, huh? It's like
I almost died. He asked
That's
Canada.
funny. That money up in Canada actually smells like maple syrup. I don't know if you guys knew that.
What is it?
what?
The money,
What
the
money?
money up in Canada.
Huh, they got their own money?
Yeah, Canadian money. Yeah, it smells like maple syrup.
Well, I just learned something.
No, shut up.
I thought you guys just
I
use
went up
U.S.
to
United States money.
no,
It
I
doesn't make sense, but that's what
no,
I
I
figured they
went up
use.
to Vancouver. I went up to Vancouver, and the Canadian money smells like maple syrup, and it feels like so clean. It's like wow, like you can really just yeah, it was amazing.
Holy shit.
Must have less strip
Yo,
clubs
I
up
want to
there.
see. Yeah, right.
That's the problem with
Less
America.
drug addicts. Yeah, we use all of our dollars down
Smells
here for
so clean.
drugs.
Huh? I
That's
wouldn't
funny.
sniff our money. Yeah.
Yeah. What's it? Yeah, they got maple syrup smelling
Oh
money.
shit.
Our money doesn't smell so nice.
Oh no no no.
No.
I thought they had the same money as us too. Is this Jeremy? Where you at? Nanuvit? Jeremy, I need after the show, I need some photos in the DMs of Canadian money. What the fuck? Who knew? I
All right,
guess
so
Yeah.
we got a lot of people in the DMs. Do y'all want us to do OnlyFans?
I guess
Like we
that.
would have to keep up with the footage
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Like we
yeah,
would have
yeah,
to
for
like for
sure.
real.
Oh, I have no problem doing that. I keep up with any footage, kid. Yeah, I could do another 2 platforms if I had to. Come on.
Oh shit.
I'm posting, kid. All day, every day. What do you
Use the
want?
money to
What do you want to
support
see?
the show.
I got 1,200 posts every month on Snapchat, 1,200 stories every month on Instagram, and I do like 2 reels a day. What more you want? A little bit of TikTok. TikTok, I don't really like that much, but Jeremy, you really got your own money up there? My money smells like cheap perfume. Why am I so naive to just think that like
That's because he's in
Canada
America.
has like our presidents on their money? That makes no sense.
Cheap perfume and
My
That makes
boxed
whole
sense.
my
wine.
whole life, Canada's got their own money.
Your whole life is a lie, Bobby.
My life is a lie.
Wow.
So if I go up there, I'm not allowed to use my money.
No,
I
American
gotta
money is
transfer it over.
currency everywhere. Just use
My
just use your
money,
Amex.
my money smells and gives
He
me
said
energy.
American money takes you anywhere.
Bobby's
Yeah.
Snapchat is A1, highly recommended. It's a little off the rails, kid. You do not get what you get on Snapchat. You are not getting on Instagram, and vice versa. It's just totally different.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm a little off the rails on Snapchat. It's kind of sometimes I post it. I'm like, this might get me in trouble.
So that's the one we want to follow.
That's the one you want to follow, yeah.
Good to know.
So this has been awesome. This was a great and this is something that I want people to do is recommend a guest. So Chad, you guys all know Chad. Chad sent us Raquel. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to meet her. Bobby, you need a premium Snapchat. What do I get though? I don't want to make people pay for my shit. What does premium do? I don't even know. I see it. They always taunted me with it. Same thing with the blue check mark on Instagram. I didn't buy that, and look at that. I got 500,000 views on that last video. Come on. You don't need to
Come on, kid.
you don't need to pay to make it.
Come on, kid.
You don't need to pay to
Come on,
play,
kid.
kid.
He would tell me this all the time. So when we were in Vegas, he's like, "What are you doing, kid? What are you doing? What are you doing again? What are you doing?"
That's funny. That's
You guys
great.
don't say that? No, you guys don't say kid when
That's
you
a
guys?
Boston thing, right? That's a Boston thing.
Boston
I
thing.
don't know.
Yeah.
I'm here, so I guess so.
No,
Yeah,
We all
no,
that's a
say
Boston.
like I call the older guys
no,
kid. Like, come on, kid. Like
no.
the
We're
guy
just
he's 50 years old and I'm calling him kid.
we're more polite, you know.
We're
For
more polite.
So something I do.
400,000.
So I'm sure I called you this, Bobby too. But like the people who are like in my circle that I'm like close to, like regular people, I no, but like people I'm close to, I call them babe. I'm like, listen, babe. Like instead
Yeah,
of kid is babe.
Guys, babe.
babe.
Yeah, guys, girls, whatever. But it's only if you're like close to me. Like it, you
Mm,
know.
that's just on my
Yeah,
mood. I
down
could
here in SoCal, something I've heard is like Bubba or Bub.
Bubs.
I've heard, yeah, Bubs.
I do
I've
Bubs,
heard
but
a
that's
few
like if I'm trying to like a Bubs is
butter
like
you up.
no, Bubs is more like I'm trying to be rude, but I'm not like being rude.
Yeah, 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 for
Like, all
sure.
right, Bubs. Yeah, calm down, Bubs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a
yeah.
you'd rather be called kid than Bubs. Kid's better than Bubs.
So who
But
do we got on
but
tomorrow?
pal is below Bubs.
Yeah.
Pal's worse. Like, all right, pal.
Oh God, that's a spit in the face right there.
What's the Snapchat, kid. It's an app. Oh,
What he's asking what
He's probably
handle
yeah.
you
it's
doing?
blue collar Bobby, kid. What do you think? Think I got different names like all you guys?
Barbecue.
Everybody's
Pal?
got it. Everybody,
Did you
come
just
on,
pal him? You
come
sound like
on,
you just pal him.
come on, pal, come
Brother.
on, pal. So we have. Where's the calendar? Dude, it's hot in here. I gotta get the AC in this window or something. We got Dawn from Victaulic on the 11th. Next Tuesday, We have Dawn from Victaulic. It's going to be epic. And then Josh, are you here, Josh? Josh was asking me what date I have open. I have you written down for the 13th, Josh. And then 18th and 20th. I still don't know what you're doing to me. You kept on telling me names, and I just kept on jibber jabbering them, and now I got both names and
So
both days.
18th is gonna be Chad.
18th is Chad.
Yeah, so he's my operations
Not
manager.
not
So
Kansas Chad. Your
no,
operation
no,
manager Chad.
Atlanta. Yeah,
And what
so
are you
he
gonna
works
do
for.
on the 20th? I thought I had Redline lined up for the 20th, but I haven't heard from that fella. Maybe I should reach back out.
No, I can handle it. I got some guys here in Atlanta.
All right.
I can get another fire alarm guy. Man, he's a freaking riot.
Okay, let's do it. I do have Redline written down, so let me just check in with him. I don't know why I wrote that down.
I want to ask Chad. Like, I want to ask him what he was thinking when he was interviewing me, because that was like the most extensive interview
Oh,
process
I
I
want to
ever
know
went
that too.
through.
I want to hear all about that. Like, what did he wear? Did you have your skinny jeans on?
The undies.
Bro,
What's your
it's an interview, bro. I was done up,
You
bro.
got your
Stop
dumper. You got
playing.
your
I was
dumper.
done up.
Brian's got a
That was
big.
the That's the profile picture right there.
Brian's got a big old
Yeah,
booty that he sticks out. He wears these tight pants so you can see his butt.
the thing's out of control.
Oh,
It's a
that must
curse.
be the
It's a curse,
compression. Are
bro.
those the compression shorts that we're
Oh,
talking about?
No,
What are we
you
talking
gotta,
about?
yeah,
he's
you
like,
gotta tuck it in so it's not too big, you know.
You're gonna have to show that on
you squat that thing.
the next one with
Damn. Oh.
Chad.
Well, I did a video. I think I
Yeah,
did a
I'll
video
slide
of
it
it.
in.
I'm like, look at this fucking thing.
Yeah, he took a video.
Talk about highlight. Jeez, oh man, bro, you got a dumper, huh? He's like, what? I'm like, nothing.
Yeah, my wife, she's like, I fucking hate you. She's like, I'm over here doing hip thrusts and squats every day, and
You're just
you're just over here
naturally
Hey,
existing,
born.
you know.
you just got a badunkadunk, huh?
Big booty Brian, kid. Brian, I will DM
Big booty
you
Brian.
about getting one with my boss, Bradley. Let's go. Thank you, Dope and Tape. Florencio, you're the best.
Thank you guys. We really appreciate
Mar-
y'all.
Thank you, Marvette.
You guys are funny.
Yeah, Marvette. Hit her up. California.
Let's go.
Let's
Thank you,
go
Raquel.
with the
We really
monitoring
appreciate
and
you.
then the fire alarms,
Thank
whatever
you
you
guys.
need.
You guys are great.
This was awesome. Yeah, thanks for coming on. We really appreciate it.
It was so much
Appreciate you
fun.
guys
And
very
if
much.
you're
I
on
would
the
do this again for sure.
if you're on the job and you're posting stuff to your story, tag us and we'll share it because the community would like to see it.
Yes, sir. You got it.
I know
Will do.
you want to give a little plug for your company before you go?
Yeah, so they can follow me online, marvetfire.com. My Instagram is marvet_firepro. Check me out.
That's it. Give her a
It's
follow.
yeah, we just started, so we only got a couple videos up, but just follow us now in the beginning and share this journey with us.
That's it.
That'd be awesome.
We
Yeah.
appreciate it.
And definitely tag us in your stories.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure I will. Now that I have your Instagram, your handle on here now, I definitely got both of you guys.
Oh, Chris just hit us with
Yeah.
the perfect to have a Marine after the 4th. Didn't even think about that. That is perfect.
Yo, Marvette, I'm gonna get. I
You
need a
see,
shirt, man.
That shirt
I
is
need to figure
awesome.
out.
I see that. I see
We'll
that.
we'll talk.
Look at that.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk. Let's exchange some merch.
Awesome. I like that. Okay.
Sure.
We could do that.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta get my stuff ordered. I gotta get it
Don't you
delivered
have somewhere
first.
safe that you could send it to?
Oh, that's
No, I'm gonna
don't
send
you
it to
you
my.
don't
I'm
have
gonna
a
send it
PO
to my
box? You
dad.
have a PO box by now?
Yeah.
Dude, PO
No,
boxes are
but
a lot of
I
money.
need to get one.
PO boxes
Yeah.
are a lot of money.
He's going to be able to support that with the OnlyFans, isn't he? I mean,
Well,
that's
That's
kind of
right.
the exchange there.
Yeah, maybe if a bunch of
Right.
people subscribe. Like a big
Yeah.
PO box is like $50 a month. Just for
Oh,
them to
wow.
send.
Okay.
Then you
All
gotta
right,
like go
well,
pick the mail up, or you just get a kid-sized mailbox, and you put it out
there
on the
you
street,
go.
right?
There you go. That's what you need.
Unless you're in Atlanta.
For sure.
All right,
Unless
we
you're-
appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you
so much
guys.
for
Appreciate you
commenting.
guys for having me.
Yo,
Hit the
Thanks
like
so
button
much.
before you go, and that's it. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you
Subscribe.
Tuesday on here, but I'll see you tomorrow on Instagram.